Five, four, three, two, one. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to...
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's performance is about to begin. Please ensure your mobile phone is switched off. We'd also like to remind you that flash photography is not permitted. Enjoy the show.
The only thing that was successful at all was the sex tape, okay?
Well, that's the only reason they got out of there
And
because
she can't get a star for a sex tape either. So.
Actually, her vagina should get a star.
Is that it, her vagina? She get one for being a whore?
We gave birth to a ounce and a half orange peanut M&M.
You are listening to one of the greatest internet talk shows, Voices at Night.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to... Oh, I'm a little too loud. Already starting. See, I thought we had a sound check already. All right, how's that? Is that better? All right. Live from Rock Out Studios, Studio 420. Voices at Night. This program has been brought to you by TVBN, the Voices Broadcasting Network. You can check us out on YouTube on TVBN TV. Also on our future website, tvbntv.com. You can check me out on Facebook, Oscar G Voices, and you can also Twitter me at Oscar G Voices. Actually, I was supposed to say it differently, but, you know, when it comes out of your head, just keep rolling with it.
You can also respond with us on Voices at Night. Facebook.
Hold on. You're not on yet. You have to, she's all jumping the gun.
Hey.
My name is Oscar G, and here is the beautiful, the luscious Alicious. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing, baby?
I'm doing great. She is my lovely producer / wife / everything else. And she helps me out with everything that I do here. Now, look, real quick, we're starting this from show 1. You know, we've been off the air for...
So it's a restart.
It's a restart.
A grand opening again.
A re-grand opening.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me remove this thing here. Okay.
We had
No,
to be
see,
on hyenas for a little while there, so.
Yeah, we kind of lost our studio, so we've been bouncing around. We finally came into our lovely abode, and the studio is looking pretty damn good. It took me about 5 weekends to get everything going here.
It's looking good, though.
And looking good. I have the band side not done yet because I got to bring in a drum set and all this and all that, and it's going to take up some room, and of course that's going to take forever. But this is basically what the show is developing a show for us in the future. Hopefully, maybe we'll be able to get into a talk show arena somewhere, and this is the way we can start. Like I said, my name is Oscar G. That is Alicious.
Hi.
She produces the show and tells me when I'm wrong.
Which is almost all the time.
And as you can see, our videos on the Ustream, because we used to have cameras, but the camera kind of thing, I think it kind of drains all the I want to say wattage or beta or whatever it is. But I think it's just too much for the computers to handle, you know, with video, with live.
You got to get a better system going there.
Yeah, well, you know.
You know, funds are low.
Yeah, the funds are kind of low. Every time I ask for a budget for the show, it's like the government get turned down.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, we have the show, and I also have a band called Voices. We're a 3-piece metal punk grunge band, and we have a brand new drummer. Well, he's not brand new anymore. He's been with us for about 6 months. Brian, the drummer.
Yay.
Yay. Hold on. Brian, the drummer.
So what happened to your lesbian drummer?
Leah, well, things happen. You know, I've always told I always told them both when they were young. There is two things that would ruin the band, and that be relationships and addictions. And unfortunately, I went through both. One with Leah, and her relationship. She'd rather be in so-called relationship than actually do the band thing. And we have Noel that got the alcoholism going, and hopefully he's got it straightened out. He did some jail time and got out and told me he was going to change, and hopefully that'll happen. But
some things just work themselves out, and
sometimes, man,
it gets a little bit better. So we hope that we go up.
And it's a damn shame, because it's like, if I was that age and I had that much talent that this kid has got, I'd be shooting for the moon. That's what I'd be doing, because this kid is unbelievably talented.
When you're young, you're naive.
He's just lost, man. Yeah,
exactly.
But how long are you gonna fucking? You're 27 years old. How long are you gonna be acting like you're 12?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit doesn't run that way anymore.
Some people just take longer than others, though. But maybe, hopefully, now that he's had to sit behind some bars for a while,
I'm ridiculously stupid.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
No argument here.
I act like a dumbass all the time,
Literally all the time.
But I do it just to make people laugh. I mean, that's the thing. And one thing we probably get into. We have an hour, so it's kind of hard to estimate what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and time wise. Like, we do absolutely no show prep whatsoever. I mean, show prep between like the topics that we're talking about, and basically, so that way.
So we don't ramble on like idiots.
Exactly.
Like
we don't talk out of our ass. But no, we try to keep everything fresh and not talk about what we're going to talk about on the air. And it gets kind of to a point where it gets kind of annoying, because every time she wants to talk to me about something, I always stop her and say, hey, leave it for the air. But by the time we get to the air, we kind of forget what we were talking about.
Gotta have a notepad on me at all times.
No, seriously, because there was a lot of good topics we were talking about.
And we'll get to them. I remember some of them when we were
were discussing, and it was getting to a nice heated argument. And arguments are always good, and especially in this type of relationship. But anyway, so we're going to build on to this radio show. I'm going to try to get some sponsors and get us out there. Working on the website. The website got taken down. Actually, all three websites got taken down because everything went to a total change with the changing of the drummer, and and not having the shows running constantly.
So everything's just gotta be rebuilt. It's all right.
I'm not gonna have any issues. I'm not gonna have any problems. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that the show is running. I'm just, because the last time I was doing everything, the volumes were this and this and that, and then the camera and this, and it was way too much, and it was way too stressful. Because when I was actually last week, I put the show on, a couple shows for about a half a day, just to see how everything is running. And and the show needed something. I mean, we had too much, but it wasn't good enough. But I think with me and you, I think the chemistry works out great. I mean,
we had one too many hosts before. Is that it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No, I don't mind. It's just the wrong, the
wrong personality was
exactly. Because when I'm trying to explain to you my joke, and you're not in my head.
Which so many people are not, because your head is just so far out there.
Well, that's why you're here, so that way you'll be able to.
That's it. After 15 years, somebody's got to be
it's
in that
17 years, honey.
Oh, damn.
So you got to start.
I forgot about two of them. I'm trying to move them out of my head because it's been so.
Don't move them out of your head. Also, Alalicious has her own Facebook page, which is. I'm trying to find the thing, the spelling. How do you spell it, Al?
I don't know. How do I spell it? You're the one that did the webpage. A-L with the hyphen space Licious.
There you go, at Facebook. Okay. She's so funny with stuff. Anyway, we got out of practice yesterday.
Yeah, you finally had a practice, just like it's new beginning for everything.
New beginning for everything.
'Cause this is the first practice in what?
About a month and a half.
Okay.
And because he was in jail for about a month, and things weren't looking that good.
Okay, so what happened at practice?
It was okay. I'm not totally happy with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No excitement there. Wow.
No.
I guess it's just been because it's been so long.
I think so too. Because usually when I go and I practice, that's why I know this music is so good, because when I go practice, it's like it's there. You know what I mean? You feel it. You feel everything coming.
You're ready
in.
to jam.
Ready to jam. Ready to rock and everything. But it was just. I don't know, man. I was just not feeling it. I don't know, but like I said, it might be just because we've been not practicing for a month and a half. But we're working on the album. We have 2 songs recorded.
Yeah, nice.
We're going to finish once the studio's finished here, then that's when we're going to finish the rest of it. And hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have this damn album, because it's been taking me how many years to complete this
good Lord,
album? Like
5, 10.
I feel like Axl Rose, and because if you don't know Axl Rose, it took him 13 years and like $9 million to make
first album.
The album after he left Guns N' Roses. His whole thing, Japanese Democracy. It took him that long. That's how I feel this album is getting on me, but. Like I said, the music's there, everything's there. The album's going to get done. We just needed a place to sit and relax, because we've been moving around way too much in this past year. And
you're the one lugging it all around, aren't you?
Yeah. It's been going a little crazy.
That's all right. It's getting on the right track again. That's good.
Yeah, but what you've actually been a little uptight. What's up with you?
The freaking sleep. I haven't been sleeping well, and last night I had this dream about you, and man, you just pissed me off.
That's it. That's right. That's the dream that we took. She wanted to tell me about this dream this morning. I said, save it for the show. That's how I do. That's how
he does everything. Yeah.
But go ahead. I wanted to hear about this because it pissed her off.
Oh man, it did, man. This man had like 2 women, and I'm in the other room. And
nice.
It was horrendous. You were working at some place. And it was like your boss's wife and another coworker there, and
my boss's wife?
Yeah, whoever your boss is that you're working. But it was something to do with.
That's interesting.
But it was weird because you were at a house, but yet there was another guy there, and he was doing like a brand new recipe for rice or something. It was weird. But all I remember is waking up. A recipe
for what, rice?
Rice. It was like a certain rice, and I don't. God knows why I was dreaming about rice, but all I know is I woke up so mad at you because you banged these 2 freaking hot broads in the next room without me.
Oh, really?
Without me, yes.
How hot were they?
They were pretty hot, I will give that.
Yeah.
And then I was in the other room with the other guy, but we agreed that we weren't going to do anything. And then I found out you did it with these 2 broads. And that's
me and you agreed that we weren't going to do anything?
Do anything right then, yes.
Oh, shit. That's like signing.
And then your boss came home and found out. And then the shit hit the fan, and you were just sitting there cracking a smile because you just got happy you just got laid by these 2 fucking hot-ass broads, and you had no care in the world.
And I got busted?
Yeah.
Did I run?
No, actually, you were just like, yeah, whatever, I'm here.
That's funny because I try, in my sex dreams, I have sex dreams. I have a lot of them. There's fantasy women coming in and out of your head or whatever. But it's never a completion. It's always like right before we're going to have sex, bam, I wake up. And it's the worst thing in the world, man. And then of course, I always try. We always know that every time you try to go back to sleep, you're not going to go into the same dream again. So, I still do it. I'm still the way I'm be like, yep, I'm going to try. Maybe someday it'll happen, but it never does. But at least I got some in your dream. But why would you get mad at me?
Because you didn't let me join, man. There was like...
Oh, is that why?
So it was... Yeah.
Well,
you just got to enjoy 2 hot chicks without me, and, you're an asshole. No, that's okay.
Next time I have sex with another woman, I make sure I invite my wife.
Damn right. You can't cheat on me unless I'm involved. Come on now. That's how it works.
Oh, is that how it works?
That's how it works, man. I gotta have a piece.
You know that brings into the other point of our lives, I think, because like we've been together for 17 years, and you have evolved.
I've evolved.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You should have seen where you began at.
Well, yeah, but I'm still the immature asshole that I am.
Oh, that's true.
That
but
hasn't never changed, but the way you evolved, because you were like, first you were the 18-year-old stripper, homeless, daddy issues,
Sexy. 120 pounds
120
wet.
pounds wet.
Wait, let me say that again. I was 120 pounds wet.
And, you were the typical with daddy issues, perfect to get, because, women with daddy issues are the best ones. And then you went to mommy phase, and you were the mother, and you did the school thing and the PTA mom
and Girl Scout mom.
Always there.
Soccer mom.
Or soccer mom, you're always there, and you're at that point in life, which was pretty cool because it showed that you were maturing. And then it gets to a point that we're having relations, and she wants to do these weird things to her that is not in our repertoire.
No, I just want to open the door for more enjoyment instead of who wants the same routine all the time.
And it kind of freaked me out because you never really expect that. You know what I mean? It's like slap me around, call me a whore, or
No, I never said that.
Well, okay, not that one. Slap me around. But see, the thing is that's what you want to get spanked in the ass. A little name calling could help. You know what I mean? A little spanky doodle. Oh, you little whore. My little bitch. Oh, yeah.
You want me to call you those names? I will next time. Don't worry. Next time I'll
see. I'm different. You know how I am. I like them.
I'll pull your hair and be like,
no,
I really don't like that.
I like them just laid there.
I know.
To me, let me do my thing, and I don't need all that.
It
moving
is.
around.
It's hilarious. I swear, we will be into it, and he keeps losing it. But the moment I just lay there, boom, it just does something for him. I don't know what it is.
It's the domination thing. You know what I mean? I like you laying there, doing nothing, me doing everything, and sounds weird, but.
That's you.
Hey man, we all have our different things.
We all
you know
have
what I mean? You like, you watch. We all watch porn. You know what I mean? You watch porn. The thing that turns you on is watching two women going at it.
Yeah. It's more of a threesome thing that I like.
All right, you're
two girls and a guy. Yeah.
Right, your thing. To me, I like the big black guy with the small white girl.
Yeah, you do.
That's
I just wish you'd bang me like that.
Wow.
But, I need somebody with an extension for that one.
Is our kids not listening, right?
Family-friendly show, is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Wow. Speaking of, Joan Rivers died this week.
Comedians, man. We're losing them left and right in here.
81 years old.
Wonderful life, though.
That's like...
she accomplished so much.
You can't not be happy for somebody living at 81. Now people are dying at 50s, 40s, 30s. I know some dude that I know or somebody knows died at 25 of a heart attack. I was like, holy shit, are you kidding me? But yeah, she
actually had her memorial today over in Manhattan.
Oh, really?
Howard Stern did the eulogy, and Hugh Grant sang.
I could just imagine what he said. Do you have any quotes on what he said, or any video or anything?
No, it was it
probably
was closed,
no video.
but yeah. I mean, I know Joan wanted to go out big with a big thing, and all they would say was it was a little bit of funny, it was a little bit of tearful, it was a lot of love coming out of there. So at least it seemed like it went over really nice, just like Joan would have liked.
But I wonder if she actually did everything that Joe wanted.
No, I don't believe so.
With the dress and thing, and I think because there was a whole list.
I know.
thing.
Yeah, I know. One of the ones that caught me off was the fan and the
Yeah.
casket. So sure, when her hair was on, I thought that was kind of cool.
So she could look
But-
like a Beyonce,
Beyonce
video.
video.
That was hilarious.
I thought that was great. Do I know she got it? That I do not know, but
But
yeah, it was great.
go to figure, man. The woman has how many surgeries does this woman have? You know, and then she goes in for a simple throat thing.
vocal. It was vocal cords. Yep. And
Man, and you don't come
cardiac
out.
arrest. Yep.
They say it's the same thing that Michael Jackson had.
Yeah.
Propofol or whatever that.
Oh, that drug, really?
Yeah, that.
Oh well, I did not hear that.
Yeah, it's the anesthesia, and made her go into cardiac arrest.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's very sad because the thing is, I'm, a little bit older than you are, so
Just a little bit.
just a little bit, and it's kind of sad when you see people that you grew up with, comedians, actors, or so on and so forth, dying off.
Yeah, I mean,
And
look,
they're
we just
like,
lost
shit.
Robin Williams last month. Another
Yeah,
great.
That was
comedian.
crazy. That was I was kind of shocked about that. I mean, I knew the guy had a problem and everything, like a cocaine problem, an alcohol problem. I mean, shit, with that kind of money and that kind of access, who wouldn't have a problem? You
Yeah.
know. Luckily for me, I was never famous enough to get the good stuff.
I mean, apparently though, he was battling depression a lot, and he just could never snap out of it.
And and that's another thing that I made a comment about. It was how do you're depressed? You have all the fame, you have all the money, you have everything you want.
Money,
why?
but does not buy the happiness.
I understand. Yeah, I understand that. I kind of understand now, but back then I was thinking, I was like, why? I mean, you're a comedian, you make people laugh. It's not like you're just a normal Joe Schmo like me. You know what I mean?
But there was always just something missing, and he didn't know what was missing, and that's what messed him up. He just always had that hole in him, and he had to fill it somehow.
I'm just wondering if he thought about that all through, how his family's going to react.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Because
From what I read, he went after everybody went to bed, and first it looked like he actually tried, just with his wrists, and then it ended up being suffocation, asphyxia.
yeah, he
but,
did it with a belt.
Yeah, it was and actually he was just sitting back, and it was in the closet. But I don't want to go into details with that because that man did so many wonderful things. Starting off with the Mork and Mindy in 1978. I mean, that was a year before I was born.
I remember those shows
And,
when they were new.
Yeah, and I mean that was legendary. And then he did so many good films. Just to name a few: Good Morning Vietnam, Jumanji, Good Will Hunting, Mrs. Doubtfire, The Voice, and Aladdin are just some of his newest and grandest things. And apparently he was suffering a little bit of Parkinson's as well. Early signs of Parkinson's disease.
Really? Isn't that what? What's the
That's
same
what
guy?
Michael J. Fox says. Yeah, and Michael J. Fox has been doing a really good job with it.
Yeah, but they make fun of him when he's twitching. I seen a few.
Everybody makes fun of everybody, and that's another big issue lately is the bullies, man. Just
I have a different issue with bullies. I mean, I've been bullied all my life when I was in school and everything, and look how well I adjusted.
You were a bully.
No, I wasn't. As a kid, I was bullied.
You turned into the bully. Yeah.
No, why? Because I speak my mind.
Yeah, but you do it in a way that you are so verbally abusive sometimes. Man, you should hear telemarketers call up here. Man, they get off the phone crying
Well,
when this
that's
guy gets off the phone. That's a type of bullying. You are verbally abusive.
Okay, I'm verbally abusive to telemarketers. Yes, I am, and to most people, I'm a straight talker. Because that's what it is. I mean,
but some people can't handle it.
Well, you have to.
Well, not always.
I mean, look. You're talking about. Look, I'm prime example. Okay, I'm a prime example of a kid that was bullied in every school he ever went to, all the way through high school. His dad beat the shit out of him just to, when I was bad, and that was every day.
All the time.
Right. So Do I blame him for beating the shit out of me? No, absolutely not. You know, and I'm the prime example of something going everything bad for me, but turning out normal. I mean, I understand that some people get all screwed up because, you know, or they want to call it getting screwed up, saying, "Oh, my daddy beat me up, so that's why I'm like this."
Yeah.
You know, because we have a lot of people going to court, and that's what they.
But a lot of people handle it in different ways. There's some people that are strong and can handle a lot of things. Both you and me lost our mothers when we were young, and then we lost our fathers right when our kids were being
See,
born.
now you're gonna make me cry.
Oh, stop. But I mean, there's so many different, you know, diseases and ways to handle it and all that. I mean, look at autism. Autism is a huge.
Excuse me.
Oh my goodness. Autism is a huge, you know, issue in our country right now. I mean, look at YouTube, okay? A simple thing like the ALS challenge. You've heard of that, correct?
Oh, who has not heard of the?
Right.
I got a lot of
But
issues
did you
with the
hear about
ALS
this poor
challenge.
kid who these guys all wanted to be his friend for a day, and they challenged him to be part of this ice bucket challenge and made him feel all welcome, and he's all like, "Yeah, people are hanging out with me," and they filled up a bucket with feces, piss, spit, cigarette butts, anything they could. It was the most nastiest thing in the world. Why would someone do that?
But you know what it is? Is parenting. The parents should be arrested for that, because if your kid grows up screwed up, it's your fault. Okay, because the thing is, you're not either paying attention to your kid, or you're not asking for the right help.
Well, that's true, but in this day and age, it's hard to ask for that help. Single moms nowadays, they have to work 2 jobs just to support their kids, so they can't be there all the time. Needless to say, they can't support a full-time babysitter or the right kind of babysitter. So, I mean, sometimes it's not always their fault. Now, granted, yes, it is a lot of the times, but some of these kids are just looking for attention because they don't get any attention at home.
Let's go the old-fashioned way, the way my dad used to do it,
Whoop
just
their
whip
ass.
your ass. But see, there's a difference between whooping ass and child abuse,
but-
because you have a lot of people that misconstrued the way disciplining your child goes. No, you cannot beat the shit out of your kid.
No.
That's not allowed. If you spank them on their butt, like I've done
Yes.
for many, many, many years, but do not leave a bruise that is left for over 48 hours, is not abuse.
24 hours. When it's
Is it?
24?
No, I thought it was 48, because 24 is too.
Yeah, but you're not bruising it. You're just turning it red, basically, with
Right.
spanking. It's not like a bruising.
In other words, if you leave a mark there and it's over,
Yeah.
over 2 days,
But, I mean,
and
the
it's
thing
too hard.
is, there's a butt there. The butt has tissue. Hit
But
it. I mean, it didn't hurt any of
but
us.
see,
We all ended up just fine.
The thing is, the parents don't do stuff like that, because I have a lot of issues with that myself, because to me, parents are children themselves,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have their parents
It's children
explaining
having
to them,
children.
because they're having children too young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And needless to say, we did, but I just have
And
to
look
be
at
one of the
the
few
kids nowadays.
that-
Okay, I have a kid, so my mom's going to take care of it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just going to go and do my own thing, because they don't. We're different than most of the people.
And I know a
are.
lot of our friends actually have that. They do that. They have a child and they send it off with their parents. And they only do the fun stuff with them, but they're not there to actually take care of the kid and watch the kid grow. And
Because I know I'm not going to say we went through hell, because we didn't. I love, raising the kids, and, the diaper thing and the whole 9 yards. A lot of people,
well, see, you were around for the diaper age. You did great waking up in the middle of the night changing the diapers. But then you disappeared for a little bit. And now you recently came back and you missed the middle part of that terrible 2s, terrible 3s,
No, see,
headache
'cause
4s.
the thing is, it was like they were growing up, and and I was doing my thing with the band and the start of the shows,
Mm-hmm.
because it was the start of this show. Actually, was your idea, because I'm always the one that bitches about everything.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you know what? Why don't you put it on YouTube like everybody else does, and bitch at somebody that actually is going to listen
Do
to
something
you.
about it. Stop bitching at me. I'm tired of hearing it.
So I started out in the garage with a camera and just started talking. And then it developed from that to all this, which it's another craziness. Bomb over here going off.
Tick, 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 tick,
All
tick.
these wires hanging out everywhere. Everybody go nuts and crazy. Putting this place together, I blew up a monitor. I'm sitting there doing something. And all of a sudden I hear tick, tick, tick. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm looking at the what is that?
I'm wondering what
The
that is
strips?
over there. Yeah.
The electrical strip.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like looking over, and I smell something. I'm like, what's that smell?
Oh God, no.
I turn around, look at one of the monitors, just like smoke coming out. I was like, oh shit. So
Burn down the house. Come on now.
Well, that's the problem with these goddamn monitors. I mean, we've had everything in storage for 13 months, and it's crazy. It's like some stuff don't work. I have like 6 computers and 3 of them don't work. Right now I'm working on 2 of them, which is pretty cool. I mean, they're so far so good working. As long as I don't throw any kind of video, like not video, like cameras on, we're good. Because like I said, I think that it's the camera.
You have enough support to just do this. You need another good one just to run the cameras.
Maybe I'll do one of those. What do you call those? The Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Or the GoFundMe.
And you know, that's one of the things I was trying to get to. 5% of the money you raise actually goes to those funds. That's how they make the money.
5% of whose funds?
The funds you raise, 5% of that goes to GoFund or one of the other Kickstarter.
Oh, goes to the company? 5%?
Yeah, and that's how they make their money.
Oh, well, yeah. They just made you a shitload of money. Of course, you're going to give me some money back.
So you make, like the guy who wanted
$11 million, or you got $10 million, and they get how many percentage?
They get 5%.
They get 5%, so you just got like
$2.5
2.5.
For $100,000, you just got $5,000.
Hold on. So let me get this. Let me add this up real quick. So he's got how many?
Who's got how many?
No. What's the guy?
What guy? No, I don't know what the guy was. But you started talking about another number. Say somebody earns, 100?
No, the guy you said that you said GoFundMe takes out how much percent?
5%.
5%. Mm-hmm. So if the guy made $10 million, 5% of $10 million, let me see, 3, 5, take away the 4.
10 million? You really think they're going to make 10 million? No.
$1.5 billion.
Yeah. But I mean, realistically, somebody's going to make what? 10 grand is how much they normally ask for? Is that about right?
10 grand for what?
10 grand is how much they ask for to fund somebody normally?
No. But you just said it was 5%.
No, I'm saying people ask for money. They usually ask for up to $10,000, right?
Right.
So just on that's $500 per person they're making. You know how many GoFundMe
well, yeah,
people are in there, and I mean they got to be making a killing.
But it's a business. But
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. They're doing you a business.
I mean, how much does it cost just for all they're paying basically for is their overhead of their advertisement right there on the internet, which is almost nothing. So
right.
their overhead is almost nothing.
Well, you don't know that. I mean, they could have a room full of coders or whatever they do in there, however they run that company.
Compared to a regular company, they don't have that much.
You're talking about 5%, though. I mean, 5% is not. I
It
mean,
adds
now
up.
if you tell me that they're going to take 75% of whatever you're making, that's a different story.
All right, so you want to get into some of the regular.
That's why, like the ALS
charities.
challenge with it. See, that I've known that for many years, and then every time you go to these stores or these bars, and they have the thing that you put your name on, you can either do it on the 5 Clover for the bar or something else.
Yeah,
and
like
then,
dollar donations or whatever.
or
Yeah,
dollar donations
the hand
and the
for
thing,
80,
all those.
Yeah.
They always you always have to ask what percentage is going
And most
to
of the
the
time,
actual
the workers
charity.
have no idea.
But see, this is the problem. No, they don't have the idea.
They don't.
But see, this is the problem.
They're just told to sell it, but they
let's
have
just
no
say
clue.
Oscar G wants to start a campaign for a charity, and let's just say the Red Cross.
Mm-hmm.
So I put I make my little foot thingies, and whatever they give you over there, and say that I'm doing this for the Red Cross. Now, whatever money I want, I'll take from there. So in other words, I'll take 55% for my administration costs and give the 40-something% away to Salvation Army. Now the Salvation Army takes their percentage, that percentage, and pays off their people first, and then it goes into
there's two different companies.
Well, Salvation Army, I was kind of like doing it like the wrong one. Let's go.
You did Red Cross and then you turned it into Salvation
Red Cross,
Army.
Salvation, but I shouldn't have gone Red Cross.
Look, listen, I actually did some research on this because you brought up a good point the other day. You were talking about the ALS and, how much of the funds. So I went in and actually looked into it. And American Red Cross is actually one that actually tells you exactly how much they do. They do 4 cents for every dollar on administration fees, which is paying people. They do 5% putting it back into the community as far as fundraising, advertising, and all that. 5% goes back. So that's 9 cents for every dollar is spent on those items. The rest of the money, the 91 cents for every dollar, actually goes into the American Red Cross to help people.
Right.
So actually and that's actually the basis. Breast Cancer Research Fund, 91 cents. The UNICEF.
91 cents what?
For every dollar, 91 cents actually goes to help whatever they're researching or funding. It actually goes back to
what you have to do is you have to find out how much of that money is actually going to research, because they'll bullshit your way all the way to 90-something%.
There's different things. You have research companies and you have people like Red Cross who doesn't really do research. They go out to help
that's
people.
Why I said it wrong. I should have said Red Cross.
But
I should have said more like.
But that's why I'm saying it's actually 91 cents is left over, and that's how much actually goes to the actual doing what they're supposed to be doing. The 9 cents is broken up into paying the people. Now, 9 cents doesn't sound like a lot, but how much money do these companies make every year?
Look, like ALS did like what, $55 million plus?
No, they broke $100 million. I believe.
$100 million.
$100 million, as far as I'm sure. August 29th, they broke $100 million.
8% of that money only goes to research, and I understand 8% of $100 million. That's like, let me see, 4 or 5, like $1 trillion.
That's actually $8 million goes to research.
$8 million. I mean, which is a lot of money.
So out of $100 million, $8 million will go to research. Now, I don't know where you got that number at.
It's on the internet.
Okay. I mean, that was one that I couldn't find. ALS, as far as I heard, they were still, because they got such a large amount so fast, they didn't know what to do with it. So they put it aside and said, look, before we start spending this money, we're going to figure out what we're going to do, is what I read on their website. I went to a couple of these. But again, like I was saying, the only one that was actually surprising to me was one of our favorites, was the St. Jude's Hospital.
Those are good.
Only 80% of the 80 cents of every dollar is actually put towards research. So it's actually less than some of these other companies, which
really?
I thought, I thought was...
Only 8 cents out of every dollar 80, goes... 80 cents goes to research.
But it's a lot less than your 96 and 91% cents for the Salvation Army, for your UNICEF.
But see, the thing is, UNICEF, Red Cross, Salvation Army, they don't have research.
Mm-hmm. But breast cancer research fund does, and that's one of the best ones on there.
It's like trying to find the cure for whatever they have.
Yeah.
But when you take all that money.
And a lot of this with the research is spending money to bring awareness to people. I will say the ALS Challenge did a really good job letting people aware of it. I was one of them. I had no clue what ALS was before the challenge, and I actually looked it up and realized what it is.
You didn't know what Lou Gehrig's disease was?
I've heard of it, but I didn't know, the two were intermingled. I had no idea what ALS was until I actually saw some videos and did some research, and really, it's a horrible, horrible disease out there.
Well, they're all horrible.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you're diagnosed to have a death wish in 2 to 5 years, and you're gonna, slowly deteriorate like that, it's absolutely heartbreaking.
Shit, people with AIDS get that way.
Well, AIDS,
people with cancer gets that way.
Yes, but usually you can get HIV and be diagnosed with that and not get AIDS for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So some of those are manageable with cancer,
right.
Depending on what stage. It's manageable. Once you have Lou Gehrig's disease and ALS, that's it. You're done.
You're done.
And that's what's heart-wrenching.
But see, that's what sucks because, like I said, that's like a death wish. But you're only giving me 8% for my research.
But see, that's why also that this company doesn't get that much in research funding because there's only 30,000 people in the United States that have ALS.
That's another thing because of the money.
It's not
economical enough to
exactly. They're
to
saying
spend the money on just 30,000 people.
It's 2 people out of every 100,000 people out there that have it. So they're like, there's not enough people to spend it. Let's go spend it on breast cancer. Or let's go spend it on this. Which, I mean, if we could come up with something that could slow this down or have people in less pain, something, anything. And that's why I'm grateful actually about the ALS challenge. I mean, people are like, yeah, it's annoying, but you know what? It brought a lot of awareness.
Brought in a lot of money for the CEOs.
It did. But
them CEOs that go, woohoo, keep it coming.
Yeah, but now you know what? Everybody else is starting to do it now. And I mean, even breast cancer awareness is out there now, I believe, doing a pie challenge.
You know what? I would have kept the bucket challenge, but do it at your own charity, not just one. Not just ALS, because ALS tried to trademark the ice bucket water challenge or whatever it's called, and they got a lot of heat about it. So they turned down the application. They went to file it, to trademark it. So like Susan B. Colin or whatever her name is. Is that
Susan B. I think it's Susan B. Colin. Yeah.
Okay, and most of their money is spent on suing people for using the Cure, their logo, and a lot of people try to use that. So they spend most of their money on lawyers, and it's on most of them. To me, it's a scam. To me, I would give money to a children's hospital any day. Before I give any kind of money to anybody else.
I will tell you, when I was doing some of this research, some of the top charities that came up: one, Salvation Army. American Legion, which is a veterans, Make-A-Wish Foundation, Ronald McDonald House. Ronald McDonald House almost has 100% of the proceeds stay in the house for people to stay there, helps them with transportation, food, everything they need to stay
Is Goodwill
by the
even
hospital. No. No. Goodwill is just like a total, stay away from that. Disabled Vets is good. Boys and Girls Club. I mean,
Girls and Boys Club,
what I would say, honestly, is, if you're scared about how they spend the money, do something else. Go to Habitat for Humanity and volunteer your time. Go to the Red Cross and donate blankets. Go to a food bank and donate canned goods. At least you know that they're not going to go spend the money somewhere. It's an actual item that's going to go to someone.
Right. Just like that challenge that I was telling you that I saw on Facebook, but I can't find it. And and it's not... I guess it's not kicking up, but I'm going to make the initiative.
I say we start that challenge.
And then start a challenge, basically, what we're going to call it?
Good deeds.
The Good Deed Challenge. Do something for someone.
And I challenge you, because actually this week I did do something good. I actually paid somebody else's toll behind me.
You did?
Yes, I actually did that.
What's wrong with you? We're on a budget. And you're paying and you're wasting. See, this is why we're talking about
it was a good deed, okay? Yeah. What's a couple of cents to me if I can help somebody else? I was actually feeling really good.
Is that 75 or that's the dollar? Or is that
actually,
the dollar?
It was the $2.25.
Are you kidding me? $2.25 you pay for somebody?
It was actually the $2.25. But you know what? I was feeling really good that day, and I said, you know what? Let me do this and let me help out somebody. So I did it. So you know what? I am now challenging you, Oscar G. Live on the air, you have 24 hours to complete this challenge to do a good deed. And next week you're going to come back and you're going to tell us all about it.
But I do a lot of good deeds.
No, but I mean, I want you to really take the time.
Am I supposed to videotape it or just?
I would prefer you to videotape it. That way we have proof. But have a witness or something. I want you to stop and actually help somebody. Either open the door, carry groceries. You can pay for somebody else in line. If you see somebody that's really hungry, go take them a burger or something. Something.
Homeless person?
Yeah, just, don't just give them money because that's what they want and they go do other things. Give them a burger or something, help them in other ways, feed them. But I want everybody out there, I really want to start this challenge, the Good Deeds Challenge, what we're going to call it. And I want everybody to step up and start helping each other because, man, some of the things that I've seen on the internet lately with people and how mean they are and bullies, we got to get this changed.
Well,
our country's going to hell.
Well, we've always been going to hell. But this is mostly, like I said, it's bad parenting. The parents got to go to jail for this shit.
Well, that's for the younger crowd, but for the older crowd, I mean, there's still the older crowd out there that is just really ignorant. They are flat out ignorant.
Well, yeah, I'll take that challenge though. But I'm always doing something good. But I never tell anybody that stuff.
Because you don't want to gloat. But
Yeah.
we're not gloating. I just want you to keep it up. But
Right.
that's a challenge. I agree with you. I think we should start that challenge and keep it going. And hopefully we get a couple other people going. And
Yeah, just the other day I was at the bus and this little old lady needed to get on, so I stuck my finger up her ass and fucking. She
oh, will
went right
you
up.
stop? See? You're such a child.
What? That was.
No.
It was a good deed.
No.
She got in.
You hold your groceries or something like that while she gets in. You don't stick your finger up anybody. Come on. If you want to stick your finger up somebody, stick it up your own butt. God knows you won't let me do it.
No, you don't want to go in that area.
Well, after you take a shower, it's a different story.
It's
but
all horrible things back there.
I heard it's great pleasure for you, though. Come on now.
Oh well, what you hear.
That's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole other topic, and I think a whole other situation. And we only got an hour worth of a show.
Yeah, right?
So, and everything's changed since the last time because we used to broadcast on both channels, Stickcam and Ustream. Mm-hmm. And
Stickcam doesn't.
no,
not
Stickcam
around anymore, huh?
No, they actually they gave me a certain amount of time to download all my videos, that the ones that were stored there, and the way everything was set up, everything goes from here, recorded on Ustream or Stickcam, then it goes into the YouTube channel. But I don't know if that's going to happen because, like I said, I don't know even the Ustream thing. There's only a certain amount of things you can only do. And then because they want you to upgrade, basically pay the money for it.
Well, one of our friends brought up a website, so you're gonna have to look up that instead.
Yeah, but that's more for like a video blog thing, I think. I don't know. I got to look at it. It's
We'll
not,
see. But just do more research. There's plenty of things in technology now these days, man. I mean, it's just exploding with technology out there.
No, I was looking at my notes here about the. But I don't know if I'm going to bring this up because how much time we got?
We only got a couple more minutes, and then we gotta close it up there. But
well, when this is all, we're kind of free flowing this. So I know the time limit is got to be what it's got to be because we have to show that we can start and end on time. That's one.
Well, let's
one
see.
thing
I mean,
see.
a couple of topics. I mean, if anybody wants to come to voice out some topics, please go to our Facebook page, Voices at Night, or Twitter Oscar or Oscar G, and let us know some topics. But I think some topics that we want to talk about next week were what you're doing on the other half of TBVN. And
that other half.
The other half, you got some writing stuff going on, and I think what I'd like to hit on next week is some of the ISS, or what is it?
Well, nobody.
No, everybody says
everybody
it
says
different.
they're different.
Yeah.
It's either
But
ISIS or ISOL
it's
or
a big event
ED.
going on, and you know what? 9/11 is coming up, and I think next week we're just gonna have a big show on that because I think that's just gonna have to play out with missing airplanes and all that.
Yeah, because I didn't want to start talking on that one because that would have taken more than an hour.
Yeah, so we'll discuss that one next week. So we got a couple of topics for next week, and
I'm already irritated about all that situation.
yeah, that's gonna be a heated debate, I'm sure. But because we got a lot of things. What else are you gibbering over there, man? I can hear your pen going from here.
Yeah, the microphones pick up pretty much
Yeah, they
everything.
do.
Don't they?
Just don't fart.
Just don't fart. And also don't get that new app for
The
Facebook,
apps,
the message
the
app.
Messenger, yeah.
Don't get those apps.
You were saying something about that
Look,
one?
yeah, I found out that all those apps, all the apps from Facebook, well, I don't know much about the Facebook one, but like the flashlight app and the bank, actually Chase is one of them, that they can unlock your camera and your listening device and actually record what's going on around you.
Really?
For commercial reasons, they say.
Yeah, they say.
Because
and who's they? I mean, who is actually
I don't know.
opening
Like,
up that?
let's just say we're having a conversation and you're talking about a Dell computer, about, oh, my computer is so great, it's Dell, and they listen to you.
Well, what if
And
they're having phone sex?
the-
Are they really going to sit there and listen in?
I
or-
guess, but on the agreement, actually, the guy said if you
If
read
I say
the
I have a
agreement,
buttery nipple, will they send me something for alcohol, or will they send me some
that's
sex
why
porn?
that's why these agreements are so long. Like you wouldn't even read them because it's so
yeah.
long. And if you do read it, you probably wouldn't even know what it's
Yeah.
saying.
Well, I mean, you have to squint, one eye open, tilt your head a little
Yeah.
bit, and then read about 4 or 5 pages.
In a microscope, and you'll probably get it. But no, so that they said that all this stuff, and I'm like thinking, what the hell? And the Facebook one is basically the same because what the messenger thing on your phone, they can listen into your phone conversations in case you're talking about Chef Boyardee or Frosted Flakes in the morning.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking to everybody about.
Well, that's what they that's what
You
they
know
say.
What is scary? It's just our son right now. He has an Xbox 360
Oh, yeah.
in his room. He actually puts a Post-it over the camera because even he is aware of people invading the cameras and stuff like that, and he's scared somebody's going to turn on the camera when he's sleeping or when he's getting dressed. And
I looked at his room. I was like, "What'd you put that on for?" He goes, "Because it's creepy. Because people can look at me through there."
yeah, so you're right in many ways. I mean, if my freaking 14-year-old already knows about the craziness going on, then it's definitely got something out there.
Man, good thing your laptop isn't opened up in our bedroom, boy.
Right?
Woo!
Woo! Bumping
Good
uglies,
Lord.
boy.
All that action going on in there.
Right?
Because the stuff that goes on in there, nobody
Needs to
knows.
stays in there. It's like Las Vegas. You know what happens in there needs to stay in there.
It stayed in there in the rest of the places.
Right?
But yeah,
Alright.
don't get that Facebook app. It's no good.
Now, is it good on your computer? Is it just like your
don't-
phone? Because
I
I do hear
don't
some
know.
people saying your phone you shouldn't use it, but the computer it's all right.
I don't know
All right,
because
well,
I
if
know
anybody
you,
knows anything, let us know, and we'll discuss this more next week.
yeah, you
and
could
we'll do
give
some
us
research.
a
and
little some information at givemetvbn@gmail.com. You could get us comments, questions, concerns, how we're doing. Or you can get us on our Facebook.
which one of us
Alicious.
sounds sexier?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are we going that route?
we're going that route. Hey,
Oh, well,
Poppy.
then we're going to have to start talking like this.
Uh-oh. Alrighty, well, we need to close it up now.
Why? What time is it?
It is time for celebrity birthdays.
Ooh, celebrity birthday. So
Will
what's
you
happening?
stop talking all
Well,
Barry Manilow?
You're the one that tells me that I'm supposed to, who's the sexiest?
See, you always got to win in
So-
everything, don't you? You gotta,
I got to give you the old,
how you doing?
how you doing?
Oh, it's starting to get me all, ooh, it's getting warm in here.
That's why we don't have, see, the reason we don't have a camera is because we're totally naked here.
Yep.
And I'm
I
sitting
play
here.
with my nipples while he
It's-
tries to keep a straight face.
Exactly. And I sit here and I actually have, having a conversation with the camel toe.
Now, which one? You had a video the other day, had like 5 different camera toes. Which one are you sporting right now?
I like the fat ones.
The fat
I'm
ones.
a big fan of the fat pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you with the big words, pussy now. I thought this was a family show.
Man, see, sometimes words slip out.
It's one of your favorites, I know
See,
that.
the thing is, we're trying to keep it like family friendly because hopefully one day we'll be able to go on the
Real Radio.
on the real radio and try to get some money out.
Right?
All this work,
All our dreams.
all that
Alrighty.
dreams.
Well, we got happy birthday.
Wait, hold on. I got a birthday
Oh,
song
did
for
you?
you.
You
yeah,
found me one?
I found one. And
Birthday.
no, it's not like that, but it's pretty cool.
Boy, that's a hick.
Once a year we celebrate with stupid hats and plastic plates. The fact that you were able to make another trip around the sun. And the whole clan gathers round and gifts and laughter do abound. We let out a joyful sound and sing that stupid song. Happy birthday, now you're 1 year older. Happy birthday, your life still isn't over. Happy birthday, you did not accomplish much, but you didn't die this year, I guess that's good enough.
Wow, is all I gotta say on that.
So you didn't die this year, so that's good enough.
Wow.
What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to come up with a different birthday song every week. Because
until we find the right fit.
no, actually, it's
I
fun.
mean, how many songs are out there?
Dude, you would not know how many. We
Birthday
have
songs.
probably birthday songs for every Sunday for the next 5 years.
Wow. Okay, well then, that's it.
Everybody and the mother has sang a birthday song.
I'm sure you're right.
And it's not
Happy,
all.
happy
But see,
birthday.
the thing is not all the same.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to, work something out there. But anyway, whose birthday's today?
All right. Well, actually, I'm going to go back a couple of days and go to the 4th. Beyonce.
4th.
Since it's one of your favorites, today is the 7th, so 3 days
My
ago.
favorites.
Yeah. Beyonce.
Something wrong with that woman.
Come on, you don't want
Well,
don't you want to be like Joan Rivers and have your hair blowing like a Beyonce video?
Yeah. So, how old is she, or how old does she think she is?
Well, it's actually a birthday count, so how old do you think she really is?
Shit, I don't know. She's probably like 35.
A little too old.
Too old? 35, really?
Mm-hmm. A little younger than that, baby.
30?
33.
33, really? Wow.
33. She looks good, though. I mean, she's got a body.
She's kind of young.
She is.
See, but
she's younger than I am.
How old are you again?
I'm now old.
How old are you again?
How old am I? Take a guess.
I don't know. 30.
I'm gonna
28.
punch you if you're. Yeah, exactly. Go for the safe route. That's right.
No, Beyonce's. I'm not really.
Yeah. All right.
You
Well,
know
how
what
about
it is? It's not that I'm hating, because the thing is, it's like
you're hating?
no.
You got the haterade going on.
No, because the thing is, all right, you're supposed to be Beyonce, which everybody should know you by only one name. And why do you need to dress up like that and shake your ass like that? And
Dude,
do
she is
all
going
that?
more and more slutty every time I see her.
Right,
It is.
that's what
She
I'm saying.
is, like,
Why-
crawling
there's
like
no
that,
need
nothing-
for you to
yeah.
do all that.
She's
I mean-
good how she is. Yeah, she's got pure talent. She doesn't need to be all.
Exactly.
She doesn't need to be like Miley Cyrus and
Right,
climbing
you
all
don't
over
have to
everything.
fucking sit there and spread yourself for me. I mean,
Yeah,
that
just-
one thing on the,
Yeah.
I mean, which was good. I mean, am I complaining
It
about?
was sexy, but no, some of it she does go overboard, and she doesn't need to.
But sitting there and then spreading your legs open like that, this and that. There's a certain age that you have to stop that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think
And she's very talented. I mean, she is. But
probably
it
at
needs to-
21 you should start
really?
behaving.
No,
yeah.
23, 24. I mean, 21, you're still young. You still want to play.
18, 21, that's good.
Yeah.
Be all
Some of them don't
hoary.
even make it till don't
And
even make it when they're
slutty.
21. I mean, look at you. You're grandpa and you haven't made it yet. All right, what
You're
about
such a
Pink?
bitch.
Yeah, I know. That's why you love me. Pink.
and
Tomorrow
yellow?
will be how old will Pink be tomorrow?
Pink.
Drum
30.
roll. A little higher.
Really?
She is older than Beyonce. I'll give you that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Older than you too?
Eh,
So she's like 34. 5?
35.
She can help me
Pink
out.
will be-
See, you can't see that. But
Pink
she
will
actually,
be 35
Yeah, man.
tomorrow. What
Pink will
about-
be 35, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know you're old when like Britney Spears is like 33. I'm like, really? 33? Holy shit.
All right, well, what about Adam Sandler? Adam Sandler is a pretty good comedian. How old do you think Adam Sandler is?
Damn, Sandler.
On the 9th, he will be turning. How old?
He's probably my age. Probably about 35.
That's funny.
He's probably about 43.
Higher.
Really?
Yes.
46?
Higher.
Right? 47?
48.
48.
He will be 48 on the 9th.
Oh, wow. He's like 12 years older than me.
Yeah. And he still looks, young and
Dun, dun, dun,
moving
dun.
around and everything.
And move around.
Not like you who cries to get out of bed every time.
Holy
you know?
shit. He's 48 and he could move around by himself.
Yes. Where, Oz is one of those people who sits down and goes, help me get up. I can't get up, man. Help.
Excuse me.
God. These cameras pick up well. All right, well, here's one of the ones that are the mics, sorry. This is one of the guys that you might like, is Tommy Shaw. Do you know who Tommy Shaw is? You should know who
Tommy Shaw.
is.
Isn't that the dude from Styx?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
How old is Tommy Shaw? And his birthday will be on 9/11.
Tommy Shaw. He's got to be 50, 62,
Oh, almost 61.
61.
He will
Wow.
be 61. And I think that's Friday.
That's 60. Man, you know, that's old.
He's getting there. What about Randy Jones, though? Who's Randy Jones? That's another one you should know.
Randy Jones.
Uh-huh.
Oh, from the Village People.
That's it. I just mouthed the YMCA. Another one. He's over here laughing at me.
Let's see. Which one from the Village People?
Randy Jones.
Which one is he?
I believe he was the black construction guy. I believe.
Black construction guy. The construction guy was white.
Was he?
The only-
All right. The black guy I would say. Is
The
Randy
only
Jones.
black guy in it was the cop.
The cop. Okay. Well, maybe he was the cop then.
Okay, I want to say.
But I'm not for sure.
Randy Jones is.
I figured you would know this.
60.
Higher.
Damn.
I will say he is the oldest one that we've done today. Not by much.
69.
That's good. No, he is 62. If I could guess, I like where your mind is, of course. Nope, on 9/13, Randy Jones will be 62.
62.
And no, he was.
Well, if it's a. There was only one black guy in the
No, he
Village
wasn't the
People.
black guy. I apologize. He was the white guy.
Oh.
Here, there's a picture of him.
That's a different story. Oh, that's the cowboy.
Is it the cowboy?
Yeah. I know my Village People.
That's a bigger picture of him. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's the cowboy.
Okay. So Mr. Cowboy is now 62 this week. I figured you know all the Village People. You know, you're as old as they are.
That's funny. No, I know I know of them. I don't know their names. You know.
You're always dancing it. Come on now.
Well, it's good. Some good music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't deny that music that was in the past that we don't have anymore because all the music nowadays is shitty.
That's true. It's
Well-
not real music. That's why. It's all artificial music. It's through the equalizers and all the other equipment that they use now. Nobody knows how to sing anymore, barely.
Nobody does. Wow, look at the time. That hour went by so quick. You know, today went
It
by so
did.
damn quick. I was like sitting here trying to do video for the show prep and everything, make sure everything works. So far, I looked over a couple times and everything seems like it's running. So I guess we're doing all right. But once again, you can check us out on Facebook on the Voices at Night page. Like us and let us know how do you like the shows, how everything's running. You know, I have no idea how this is sounding out there.
Well, I hope it's sounding well.
I
Somebody
mean-
needs to write in and let us know.
All the indicators show that there's sound coming out, but I have no idea.
And what's our viewership? 500,
Oh,
600?
about 7 million.
So that means 7, right?
7.2 billion.
But
But
it's good. Thank you all for joining, though.
we've reached the last of the show number 1, and we'll be back next week, next Sunday, same bad time, same bad channel.
That's
And
it. More fun to go.
More fun to go. And we're going to, like I said, have different topics. Trying to fit everything in an hour. We try and maybe try to expand it. We don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. We'll start with once a week and go from there. And
Looking for suggestions. Everybody let us know.
yeah, hook us
If
up
you
with
missed the show
suggestions.
tonight, you can. Are you
The-
going to have this posted, right? So
Yes,
you can come back
it's
and.
if everything works out, and most likely it's going to be on our YouTube channel, TVBN TV, and you can check out the rebroadcast there. And I'll try to find out if Ustream keeps the video locked up somewhere, and I'm going to start a podcast and put all the audio in that. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for all the good wishes, and thanks for supporting us, and hopefully we'll create this show to make it a little bit better. Like I said, we have a lot of stuff down the pipeline.
A lot of
Guests,
things working.
phone line to call in, but everything's got to start small. baby steps.
Baby steps.
So we got our down to one show, and we're gone. And we'll play the outro song. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much.
Good night, guys.